Well, we always have known that you were a talented gent, but I feel like Taylor Swift, she just solidified it a little deeper, a little stronger for all
with
of
the
us.
song.
Dude!
Yeah, that was nice of her.
We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
Yeah, that's like quite the hype right there.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was fake.
And that's what I read, that you thought it was actually AI generated at first.
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
Well, because it's so random. It's so random. But then when I listened to the song, I just knew it wasn't. It was she's so creative in her lyrics and in her writing in general. This is too good for a robot, is what I said to myself.
So that was your reaction when you knew that the name drop was authentic?
Yeah, because only she could pull that off.
What will you say to Taylor when you get to see her face to face for the first time about that mention?
I just thank you, and I'm not sure what else to. Do you want me to sing something about you now?
Well, I mean, we'd love a collab.
I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine.
I mean, what would it take for us to get a Taylor Charlie collab?
I will collaborate with anyone at Taylor Swift's level or anyone just getting started. As long as music's involved, I'm there.
Well, it's a very exciting time in your life right now, Mr. Charlie Puth.
Yeah, I think so.
You're a married man. I was
am.
checking out the. Woof.
How many lights do we have on
Wait
in here?
a second. We got some diamonds in there. You fancy pants.
Just a little. I am Mr. Fancy Pants, but it was Brooke's idea to have matching bands.
I love that. Y'all looked so beautiful on your day.
Very stuntastic.
I'm stunned, floored.
Ooh,
But you guys looked
calm
so
down.
beautiful on your
Thank
wedding
you.
day. What was the highlight for you?
Well, the highlight was marrying her, and we were just, I was just in awe of all the design elements and everything.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
It just looked so magical.
She planned it all. It's really incredible.
Wow, that is something.
I didn't do anything.
Well, you did get emotional as
I
she
did.
was walking down the aisle.
I
How could
did.
you not?
Well, when Sunday Service Choir started singing I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith,
What?
yeah, that happened.
That makes you shed a tear.
I did organize that. I did do one thing.
Good on you, Charlie.
And I did dance afterwards, too.
Stellar dance moves?
Yeah.
I would expect nothing less.
Mhm.
All right.
And now I have to watch my salt intake because this puffs up like a like a balloon. So this is a constant reminder.
This is what Brooke has for life.
Yes.
Oh, I hope you are aware, Brooke. You are in for a wild journey. How's married life so far?
It's wonderful. It's been 3 wonderful weeks, and I'm looking forward to 300 million more weeks.
I do know that the celebration continues for you because you got your own show now, the Charlie Puth Show.
I do.
Charlie, thanks for coming in today.
We need to get you back in the cultural zeitgeist.
I thought I was.
You need to do a reality show.
So it's you as yourself.
Yes. I've never done anything like this before.
Oh, I've done TV before. I've done live TV.
Will Ferrell was the first actor that came on and said that he would do it, which is, I'm humbled that everybody wants to be part of my big stupid idea. It's turned into something really, really wonderful, and I'm just going off all the other actors' energy and everybody's energy.
It's impressive, and to know that 90% of it is improv.
Yeah.
Wow. How did the idea come about?
It originally started at the very beginning of COVID in 2020, and they said that every musician probably wasn't going to play live music anymore. And I thought, well, I better start doing something else if I'm not going to be able to, participate in my bread and butter.
Yeah, what's my
anymore.
side hustle gonna be?
Exactly. I thought my side hustle was going to have to become my main hustle, which is almost what the show is kind of about. It's kind of meta in
Right.
a way. Everybody uses that word. I don't really know what it means. Meta.
But you're metaing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Ooh,
what
and
it
the
is.
jazz hands or the hands, I don't know, but.
These are old jazz hands.
Oh my God.
I don't really I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just acting like myself, and I think that's why the show works.
Yeah.
And every actor that comes on is just acting like themselves as well.
You've got Will Ferrell, Courteney Cox, John Legend. How did you get these famous faces to pop
Weird
in?
Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
I just texted everybody. It's kind of an anticlimactic answer.
Charlie, are you kidding? But no, not really anticlimactic. If you're saying, oh, I just texted these
Well, I feel like a
folks.
good story for ET is that I climbed over every mountain. I landed in Switzerland.
No, honey, we love a good text to a celeb. Dude, who else is in that digital Rolodex you want to tap for the next episodes to come?
I don't know. I have to erase my history, but I think there's a lot of I made a lot of friends in the past couple of years, and I'm honored and humbled that they want to be a part of my show.
Was John Legend really the most difficult celebrity you've ever worked with?
Insufferable. No, he's wonderful. I know him very well, and he's a good actor too.
Roku sent over a bunch of products. They would love if you could do one jingle with John Legend.
65 inches, Roku. Oh yeah, they're 65 inches. It's so cool.
That scene where you guys are kind of like battling it out on the keyboards.
All improv.
So good.
You can't write that stuff. It's gonna come off like this. I think the showrunners always got mad at me because I never read my scripts, and they would always have to remind me what the episode was about.
Bring it in, Charlie Puth.
But once I knew what the episode was about, I would just riff. It's like playing a jazz solo, like playing with a band.
Have you ever done SNL?
No. I'd love to be on.
I mean, I'm just thinking, I could obviously you've got your own gig, your own show now,
Sure.
but maybe let's parlay into having you host an episode.
But a lot of the show is inspired by the works of like SNL and everybody that came from SNL, especially Will. Also Leslie Nelson, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
And all of that type of humor.
Yeah, we'll see that
self-deprecating.
sprinkled throughout for sure. Someone that you've credited for your acting is Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
So she was in your short film, That's Not How This Works. But you said that first scene that you filmed, it was the most intense thing ever, and she helped you become a better actor. How so, and how have you injected what she shared with you into your own show?
It's not that she overtly shared things with me, it's just how she showed up to set and just carried herself.
We're talking.
I don't care that you were flirting. I just want you to admit that you were.
Okay. I was flirting.
Great.
Fine.
Just when we were filming, it was just about a character, like two characters that we were playing at the time, but it still felt like I was talking to Sabrina. So I never felt awkward because I'm not an actor. I just act like myself, but she was acting like herself too.
Right. You're an awesome guy, and I feel like you're just getting started in so many ways.
Well, that's very nice of you. I have my doubts sometimes. I started this TV show being like, do people want to see this?
Don't doubt yourself. Sometimes whenever you have...
Oh no, the reviews have been amazing.
I mean,
I'm so talented. No.
So what's inspiring this new era with CP4?
Just real life things.
Like what?
Well,
Give it to me.
being married for one thing, and I feel it's interesting. The more fame that I receive, the more I feel like in touch with people.
Yeah.
And that's not, me sitting on this director's chair being like, oh wow, he's so gracious and humble and sweet. Like I've always been like that, but I always had a fear of being a little out of touch with reality when more people knew my name and sang my songs. And it's the opposite. I was completely wrong.
Wow.
So I feel like I can write even better songs for everybody now.
When are we gonna get the album? CP4?
I would love, and my record label would love, something next year. So that's what I'll say.